calm down guys, chill. I actually think that Batman is the best DC movie. This is just a clickbaity title, so don't go raging in the comments. Relax. Hello everybody on the internet. So yes, while I think the Batman is the best DC movie ever, I think Shazam is the second best DC movie ever. Though at the time Shazam came out, I thought it was easily the best DC movie. I've loved DC my whole life, but for years I hated what they were doing. I felt so down and negative about one of my favourite things in the world. But then I saw Shazam, and it hit everything in the right way. It was the first live action DC movie I loved. Shazam does not get enough attention or enough love. It truly is great. Its quality does the character right in every way and may be the most comic accurate DC movie. It is so accurate to Jeff Johns' New 52 Shazam story. From the Christmas setting to the characters and the lore. The Shazam mythos are some damn good comic material, and the movie delves into it all. As we all know, Shazam is about a kid who can transform into an adult superhero. A movie about a character like that sounds fun, and that's exactly what this movie is. Unlike other DC movies before it, Shazam has the right tone for the character. It's very funny, but dramatic when it needs to be, and also pretty dark at times. You can't tell me that if you had superpowers, you wouldn't be doing stuff like this. The movie has fun being in a DC world too. These kids are all fans of superheroes like Superman and Batman. Shazam is also a throwback to classic superhero movies. You especially hear that in the score, which is very John Williams-esque. Whilst being classical, I also feel like this movie has everything that's appealing to modern audiences and makes for a genuinely good movie. Unlike other DC movies that just tried to be too edgy, over the top, and force a depressing philosophy on the audience. And I have to mention the cast and characters, who are all done justice. Zachary Levi is awesome. He carries the movie and proves he's perfect for Shazam. Asher Angel is great as Billy Batson too. Zachary Levi may be a lot more vibrant and funnier than Asher as his side of the character, but I think that's intentional. Billy has been abandoned his whole life, which has made him very rebellious, independent, and untrusting of people. He does long for family, but he's so restricted by the fact that he is a kid. He's never been able to express the goodness of himself. Then he meets a new foster family and is given superpowers, which makes him feel free and gives him an excuse to let loose and have fun. And since he's a naive kid, he gets caught up in the fact that he's a superhero and does stupid things with his powers. But all kids grow and learn. When he's faced with a real threat, he is beaten, which is a big wake-up call for him. Mark Strong is the spitting image of Dr. Savannah. He absolutely nails playing a villain. Most of the time he is just an evil villain, but the start of the movie developed him well. After Billy is beaten, he finally finds his mum, getting closure and realizing he's already found his real family. And with an epic superhero shot, he goes to save them. From this point on is where the movie excels the most in my opinion. Shazam is a very powerful character, but the movie doesn't have world-ending stakes. It's grounded in a kid's journey of finding family. I already knew who the Shazam family were, but I was so surprised by the depth they were given in the first movie. Mary, Freddy, Darla, Eugene and Pedro are all great and unique in their own way. And I was blown away when they became the Shazam family. Once they're all superheroes, the family also has fun with the fact that they are fighting monsters, but don't forget that there are people that need saving. After how flawed Billy has been for the whole movie, in the third act, we see how good of a person he really is.
Here, take it, it's okay. Hold it tight. Close your eyes. Everything's gonna be okay, okay?
And I love how he beats Dr. Savannah with the wisdom of Solomon. Then we get a nice classic superhero victory. By accepting family, Billy saved the day and improved as a person. So yeah, it's safe to say that Shazam is about family. Like I said earlier, DC was not in a good place at this time. Wonder Woman was a brief light during that time, then Aquaman was a big improvement, but I still didn't love it. And then came Shazam, which did everything right and restored my love for DC. I also want to mention the director of Shazam, David F. Sandberg. He is an awesome, very real guy. He has a cool YouTube channel which you should definitely subscribe to if you want to learn about filmmaking and his journey to becoming a Hollywood director. David created the movie that DC needed. It was freaking awesome. And I am so hyped for Shazam! Fury of the Gods. And we all want to see this in the future. So, what do you think of Shazam? What do you think is the best DC movie? Are you excited for the sequel? Let me know in the comments below, and may the Force be with you.